Welcome back to Empirical Evidence. We were talking about forces, shadow forces, and how this shadow force brings instability into your life. So the question is, why is it that we can't assume all cheerful people are positive forces? Positive forces work for our good. Positive forces are powers and principalities aligned. It's an actual energy that comes not from you manifesting, but from a greater force finding your vessel, your body, your spirit as alike with them. It's a sacred contract with the spirit world. The forces are not just energies. They are specific vibrations. They have their own principalities and they have their own powers. We're not talking of superpowers and things that you imagine you see. Principles and powers are ideas and vibrations, and forces keep them in sync. They know what their goal is. And these forces have sacred contracts with people. All people have forces that align with them and with their family of origin. You most often see them manifested in the form of archetypes, and that's not a coincidence because that world is very real. The supernatural world is real. So, the forces don't serve human desires. The forces respond to human desires and to the human unconsciousness. The force in Mary, it responded to John's desire and unconsciousness, but the force in Mary was not a force of light. It was not a good force, because that force, good in the sense of Christian or Christ-centered or Buddha-centered sensibilities, it did not want to lead down to the path of liberation or enlightenment. That force was parasitic. It brought chaos and it left chaos in its path. When you know your desires and your unconsciousness, you can work with the forces and accept or reject their help as love. I'll repeat that. When you know your desires, your attractions, what are you attracted to? And your unconsciousness, what's missing from your life? What is it that you want? What is it that you really need? When you know those two, attraction and need, you can begin to operate on a higher consciousness where you can accept or reject certain types of help as love. When you tell a person, no, I don't need that kind of food right now, you are actually rejecting a type of force. You don't know what type of force it is, but you know yourself. You know you may desire that cake, but what you really need right now, if you're sick and you have diabetes, is you don't need that cake. So by rejecting that force, you're actually creating a barrier. You're actually saying, I know what I desire, but I know what I need. I am controlling my consciousness. And when you are controlling your consciousness, you begin to control how you love, what you love, and what the end events are. So this was about love and stability. It's still about love and stability. People fall in love with forces that appear positive. We all fall in love with an appearance. But which force is right for you? The force of stability for you is right for you. Not all appearances are real. Not all forces are stable. When we fall in love with a person or we bring someone into our life, we're bringing an attraction to a force. We can all be tricked. We have all been tricked. Before you fall in love or before you invite someone into your home or your family for what will be a long-term sacred contract, the goal is to know stability. Stability is an energy. You must know external stability and internal, or you'll fall in love with the energy of instability. So how do you find the love that's right for you? You must know how to reject the energy of instability. Instability can be a positive person with a negative soul. Instability is not a positive force. Spiritual instability is code for lunatic or light gone rogue. All of us are made of forces. Some people are created out of unstable forces. People don't really think about people's energies. But before you embrace someone, check them out, because character instability is very hard to see. Character instability. What is spiritual instability as code for light gone rogue? Character instability as spiritual instability looks like this: energy that's crazy, chaotic energy, illusionary energy. Instability are those people that have you jumping down a rabbit hole, which means they manipulate your mind and your loyalties. Instability is fickle energy, it's deceit, it's energy theft, it brings spiritual violence into your life. Before you know it, unstable people have you surrounded by other unstable people. So know what spiritual instability energy